Welcome. I'm a little late, sorry. I was setting up in the kitchen, because why not in the kitchen, right? Technically, I'm in the kitchen. I'm kind of in the dining room. You're kind of in the sunroom area. I've been outside. Brandon was washing his truck. He's getting ready to put it up for sale. So, whoops, sorry. I didn't mean to block you there. Anyway, hi, welcome. It is Typical Tuesday with Teea. I'm Teea Goins. I'm a singer-songwriter out of Nashville, Tennessee. And once a week on Tuesdays, we all get together here on YouTube and we chat. And I'm just here to chat today about whatever because I'm honestly not very prepared. So I just had some chili. I'm having a bubbly drink. If you have not had these, they're fabulous. They're just carbonated water. They're like flavored carbonated water. Grapefruit is really good. I really like the lemon lime as well. So if they want to sponsor me, I'll take it. Anyway, how are you? What's going on? How's everyone doing this week? We don't have any snow, so that's exciting. We don't have, actually it's been pretty nice out the last couple of days. A little chilly, but not bad. What else has been happening? Let's see, last week we had, last week was the whole grilled cheese fiasco. I forgot about that. Yes, and so I appreciate all of the grilled cheese excitement that y'all had about the grilled cheese. That was very, very thrilling. And I just have a feeling at any moment, Kidda is going to crawl up here and get right in front of this camera. So be prepared to see the cats. I think Buddy's back here, so I'm sure you'll see plenty of them wandering around. Anyway, I had a question on here about, do you do spring cleaning? I had asked earlier on my stories on Facebook and on Instagram about what you guys wanted to talk about, and someone mentioned spring cleaning and like getting rid of things, and do you do that kind of stuff? So that was kind of my question. Are you a spring cleaner? Is that something that you do? Are you into that? Is that a big deal to you? It's not to me personally. I don't like to clean anyway. Like, cleaning is not my thing. I do it when you have to do it, but it's not like I don't, woohoo, spring cleaning time. I guess nobody's like that, but anyway, I'm kind of like, sorry, I keep fiddling with my hair because it looks crazy in this camera. Anyway, so yeah, the spring cleaning thing is not really my deal. I actually did a clean, it was probably a couple of months back, that kind of felt like a spring clean, like got rid of a lot of stuff and cleaned out some closets and that kind of thing. So technically, I guess I've done my spring cleaning for 2021. But yeah, see, Terry said, I thought Kidda was gonna jump on my shoulder. I know. Kidda, when I sing, Kidda appears, and she's right here. Look, she's literally crawling around up here right now. It's my boy. Hello, Kidda, thank you. Anyway, see, Dawn said only if it's absolutely necessary. I agree. That's how I feel about cleaning myself. And really, I'm not a cluttery type person, so we keep things pretty tidy around here anyway. Like, we don't have stuff stacked up or anything like that. I'm looking at the kitchen table that I'm sitting at right now, and there's literally Brandon's wallet and a mask and a candle. That's all I have sitting on this counter or on this table right now. So really, I don't do much on the cleaning thing. Mark asked, what's my take on CMA Fest being canceled again? I actually just heard that just before we started this. I saw it on Facebook. I get what they canceled it last year, I think, too. Obviously, I guess they did last year. But yeah, I heard that they canceled it again this year, and Nashville's still pretty locked down. If you're planning a visit to Nashville, I would probably wait a little while because everything in Nashville, like downtown and all the touristy stuff, is all still pretty closed up. So I would wait a while if you're coming to visit Nashville. I don't really have a take on it. I haven't done CMA Fest in a few years. The only thing I ever really did during CMA Fest a few times was the WSM used to have a stage, and Durango had a stage that was inside the convention center, and I did that a few times. But I've never really been a big CMA Fest person. We did the autograph booth for whatever it was for like an hour, and then did a concert or did a show in there. But that was about all I've ever done with CMA Fest. So it doesn't, I used to go to CMA Fest way back in the day, like way back in the day. Right before, or actually right after they switched it from Fanfare to CMA Fest was the first time I got to go. And it did change. I don't, if a lot of you probably maybe went to Fanfare when it used to be called Fanfare. There was a significant change because I grew up like watching TNN and they would do all this coverage from Fanfare and it looked so great. And you were like, oh, I just want to go to Fanfare so bad. And then when it turned to CMA Fest, that's when I actually ended up going to it. And I was like, this is not, it's not at the fairgrounds. Because I think the fairgrounds had a whole different vibe than doing it downtown Nashville. Which was just the vibe that I had grown up kind of thinking would be cool. And then when they started doing it downtown, it was different. But anyway, Kevin said maybe you can have some shows in Texas this year. We do have 2 shows in Texas coming up. I believe they are in July. I will be posting those soon. And also, if there's anyone in North Carolina, there's maybe some North Carolina action going on. So I'll be posting that. When and where is your next performance? That's what Terry wants to know. That's what I'm waiting to post. With everything as it is right now, things are, the entertainment industry as of this moment is actually starting to wake up a little bit and start to think about booking shows and whatnot. So we're in the process of finding out a few things, a few different dates. But I do know for sure I'm going to be in Texas with Bob Will's Texas Playboys under the direction of Jason Roberts for 2 shows in, I believe it's in July, but I'll have all the details on those coming up soon. So look for us there in Texas. I'm going to read the other comments that I'm seeing here. Dwayne said, come to Florida. I know, I was in Florida, 3 weeks ago? I played in Brooksville at the Florida Bluegrass Classic. And hopefully, I may be having some more stuff in Florida too. So be watching, because I'll be posting. And by the way, here's the deal. So, Facebook, I don't know how many of y'all follow me on Facebook, but Facebook, anyway, whatever. They just changed all of their music pages and artist pages and all that stuff and did it. I mean, they didn't ask me if they could do it. They just did it, right? They did all these upgrades. They're not upgrades. I don't have an event page anymore on there. So you're going to have to go to teagoins.com, join Team Teea, and you'll get a newsletter when there's events coming up. And then there'll also be dates listed on my website. But as of right now, there's no dates. There's no event page on my Facebook page, which is super annoying, and maybe they'll fix it, I don't know. Also, if you're on my Facebook page, beware, there is a spam account going around called Teea Goins. I think it's official fan page. If you see that, or if they try to contact you or anything, just delete it, report it, do not respond to it at all, do not talk to whoever that is. It's a bot, it's not even a real person. So anyway, but just get rid of it because that's annoying. But yeah, so that's where you'll find out where the next shows are going to be. So right now, like I say, we're in the midst of just starting to hear from some venues that are ready to open up and ready to start playing music, and some festivals and some theaters and some things like that. So as I know things, I will post them. I'll post them on my website. First of all, teagoins.com. That's the first place you should always check. Be sure to join Team Teea. It's absolutely free. But you'll get updates on things like that in your email. And then, yeah, Facebook, Instagram, all that kind of stuff, Twitter. I'll post show dates on those as well. And if Facebook ever gets an event page, I'll have an event page there. But until then, just go to teagoins.com or come here to Facebook or to YouTube, and I'll talk to it about there. I see you guys all asking, what about this? What about that? Timothy asked, how was the auction? I assume he's talking about the dress, the closet clean out thing that I did. It went well. Got rid of a lot of stuff. It was good. It wasn't really an auction. I just did it on my Facebook stories and my Instagram stories. Just posted a bunch of pictures of dresses and stage clothes that I was getting rid of. And they're all gone, if that answers your question. So it's good. What didn't sell went to Goodwill. So if you're interested, I'm sure if you come to a Nashville Goodwill, you might be able to find one. But anyway, yeah, that's pretty much that. Everyone is asking, when am I coming? I'll try to explain that again. There's been a quarantine. obviously, for the last year. And the entertainment industry has just been pretty well closed down. So right now, my agent, Dan Mann, who, if you're interested in booking me on a show, you can reach out to him, Dan at agency-etc.com. You can find all that on teagoins.com. But Dan has told me that the industry is starting to move a little bit and wake up a little bit and start doing some things again. So as things open up, we're gonna try to be there. So we're working on lots of stuff. And again, you can find all the dates of anything that I'll have coming. My cats. But you can find the information on that at teagoins.com. So I don't really have any more to add unless you guys have questions or you have something you want to talk about. Throw it out there, put it in the comments. I'm happy to answer. Let me make sure I haven't skipped anybody's questions. Hi, Robin. I see you there. Thank you for your email earlier today. Appreciate that. See, and I just got a notification that someone signed up for Team Teea. So see, it's that easy. Boom. Thank you, Jim. Hi, Songs by Charlene. I love it. Let's see, Kevin was the one that asked about the shows in Texas. Said, just heard on the news that the governor's going to open up everything. Well, good. Hopefully by July, we'll be full steam ahead, and I'll be there with the Texas Playboys, and we'll have us a big time. It'll be a really, really fun show. I've done a couple of shows with those guys, and they're a blast. Hi, Dwayne, down in LaBelle, Florida. Beautiful. I'm sure it's much warmer there than it is here today. It was like in the 50s today, and the sun was out, so that was helpful. But I'm ready for summer. Like, I need it to be 90 degrees and hot and all of that. That's what I want. I just function better in that way. Kevin said, are you and your husband going on any road trips soon? We are, in fact. He was just looking up, we're going to visit a state park that's here in Tennessee. I don't know the name of it. He was just talking about it this morning, though, but we're getting ready to set up a trip, maybe within the next probably 2 or 3 weeks. We'll be going and doing that. So thank you for asking about that. How was the deer jerky? Oh, it's fine. It was good. Brandon just snacks on it constantly. We shared some with Ben Hall and Hannah. Brought them a package of it. So yeah, the deer jerky turned out great. If you watched last week's show, this is a show, this is not a show, this is a live chat. But if you watched us last week on Typical Tuesday, I made grilled cheese sandwiches, and Brandon was behind me making deer jerky. And yes, the deer jerky was excellent. We do a lot of deer jerky. And I think, no, it wasn't. I was thinking that this chili that we had tonight was deer chili, but it wasn't. It was actually ground beef chili. Or maybe it was ground turkey. I don't know. Brandon made chili last night, so we've had chili 2 nights in a row. And it was really good. Brandon's good. I'm not a lefty. I'm a righty. Do we have any children? We don't. We have these 2 wild cats. Have you seen them running around behind me? I keep hearing them. They sound like horses running. But no, we don't have any children. I have a 7.5, which is crazy, 7.5-year-old niece named Wrigley, who, by the way, her dad posted a video on Facebook, I think it was yesterday or the day before, of her sitting at a piano, both hands, playing a song that she's writing right now. So her dad is a singer and a songwriter, and a guitar player and an instrumentalist of all kinds. So there's no doubt it's in her bloodline. But yeah, that's what we have, is we have a niece that we can just spoil rotten. Dawn said, Ben did a great job Sunday morning. I agree. If you have not seen that, I posted it. I think I shared it on my Facebook page, but you can also watch it here on YouTube. It's called Christ First Nashville. And Ben Hall actually pastored this past Sunday. He preaches on the last Sunday of the month over there. So yeah, check him out. He did a great job. It was really, really very, very encouraging message that he brought. And also he plays and he sings, and his wife Hannah sings, and Joni Johnson was playing bass. Mike Johnson was playing steel. So the music is pretty right on too. So you should check that out. Christ First Nashville is what that's called. And it was just this past Sunday. Yes, the cats did love their new blanket. I posted some pictures of that. So Buddy, he's the orange cat that you see. He sheds like crazy. And he has this one spot on our couch that he just loves to lay on. It's just like his little spot. It's just the back of the couch. And he's literally will leave a big orange mark where he sheds so much. So I decided to buy a blanket to put over that so that he could have a blanket. Well, now they're both obsessed with the new blanket. You can see it, it's right there. Yeah, got it at the home store. And yeah, they love it. They love their new blanket. So yes, they did. Hi Maine. Hello Todd in Maine. Dwayne said Ridley's gonna be your competition one day. Absolutely. She's already got me beat. I'm telling you. She was already playing. When she can play piano with both hands, she already wins on that, because I took piano lessons when I was a kid, and my grandma really wanted me to learn how to play piano. She actually bought a piano for me. I had a piano at the house. I took piano lessons for, I don't know, probably 3 or 4 years. And it just didn't click with me for some reason. It was not, my hand-eye coordination was really bad. Like I just couldn't, I knew where I was supposed to move my hands, but I couldn't. And I'm really bad at anything that I have to really practice hard on. I'm not good at that, which is not a good trait. That's not a good trait. But anyway, whatever. It is what it is. Yes, I agree. Ben did great, and great worship too. That's what Robin said. Let's see. Deb said, I love your voice and music. Would love to come to Nashville, but I'm curious why you say you don't perform in Nashville. Well, I don't, really the only places that are live in Nashville are the honky tonks. And I've never really been a honky tonk performer. A lot of those are the kind of gigs that you're going to be there for 4 hours, you know, playing in a honky tonk. So the kind of stuff that I do is more like, we do a lot of acoustic stuff. We do a lot of small venues, small theaters, that kind of stuff. So there's not that many places around Nashville to play. Now that I've started songwriting, we're probably going to start maybe doing some writers' nights, which that is a little bit more of a smaller venue type of a situation. And there are some of those in Nashville, some places, some good writers' rooms that you can play in. Wow, I'm just like, really, I feel like I look like a crazy person. I was standing outside watching Brandon wash his truck, and I think I just got wind blown to pieces. Anyway, let's see. Would you go somewhere to sing and Ben preach? Well, I have sang actually at Ben's church. A few weeks ago, I sang there. Just kind of sat in and did a couple of songs with them. It was really fun. There's video of that on here too on YouTube. It was one of our In the Moment videos probably 3 or 4 weeks ago, I think. You have to check that out. Will there be a time when you share some of your original music? Yeah, I mean, I think so. It's been keeping me busy, which is really good. We've written quite a bit of stuff, and yeah, I don't know what that's gonna look like right now. But yeah, I'll share it because I'm excited to share it. I'm excited for people to hear it, and this is really the first time I'll get to sing the things that I want to say, and that has been a real, I don't know what I want to call it, like not an eye-opening experience, but a new experience for me. It's been, yeah, just kind of finding my voice and finding the things that I want to say and the way that I want to say them, and being able to write and be creative and do all that kind of stuff, and to co-write. That's been wonderful. So yeah, I'm sure one of these days, yeah, you'll hear them. Well, I don't know when, but yeah. Roy said you have one of the purest singing voices I've ever heard. Well, thank you, Roy. You're very sweet. I appreciate that. Jim is going to turn 85 next week and was with a gospel quartet for years. Well, congratulations. Happy birthday to you, Jim. That's amazing. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Let's see. Brad asked, other than Ben, oh, you mean like if Ben would go preach and I would sing? I doubt it. He's pretty tied in with his church, so I probably wouldn't think he's going to be like a traveling preacher or anything like that. Let's see. Yeah, that's awesome. Anyway, but I don't really have anything to add. I was just gonna check in because it's Tuesday and you guys always like to chat, and I appreciate y'all coming on here and being on. If you have any other questions, we'll wrap this up. If not, If you want me to sing something, I might try to sing a song here at the end, maybe. If you want, whatever, it's up to you, totally up to you. In the meantime, if that's not the case, I'm gonna bounce off here because, well, I don't know why. I don't know where, Brandon went, he's taking a shower, that's where he went. Brandon's selling his truck, so he was washing his truck earlier, and we were outside. It got kind of cold. It was pretty nice most of the day, but it was getting chilly out there. So anyway, that's about it, I think. Timothy is asking for the old rugged cross. We can do that. We can do that. That was the first one I saw, so that's the one I'm going to do. On a hill far away stood an old rugged cross, the emblem of suffering and shame. And I love that old cross where the dearest and best for a world of lost sinners was slain. So I'll cherish the old rugged cross till my trophies at last I lay down. I will cling to the old rugged cross and exchange it someday for a crown. My cats are ridiculous. Do you understand? This is what happens when I sing. If I'm standing, they will jump from the floor to try to get onto my shoulders. They're nuts. They're nuts, both of them. Kidda especially. Kidda really, really likes the singing. Don't you, Kid? You're such a good girl. I love my cats. Anyway, I hope y'all have a great evening. Thank you for tuning into this craziness. If you have any ideas of what you want to talk about next Tuesday, throw them out here. Because I never know where I'm going to be or what I'm going to be doing. Sometimes I'm here, sometimes I'm gone, sometimes it's earlier in the day, sometimes it's later at night. So just throw out any suggestions that you have and we'll work on it. We will work on it. Thank you, Deb. Anyway, I'm just going to jump in here. Yes, I know. See, my cat wants to sing too. That's what Robin said. All right. Well, you guys have a good week. And, oh, see, Tim said, you're right. Tim, I do need to do one from my mom's house so that you guys can see what we lovingly refer to as the museum, because you need to see my mom's room where she has all of the stuff from me and my sister growing up, all of our stage clothes, all of our toys, all of our papers from school, anything you can possibly imagine. My mom has it set up on display in her bonus room at her house. So I will work on that. I will try to get one there. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. I will talk to you soon. Be sure to like and subscribe and hit the little bell button. That way you'll get notifications if we go live or if we add new videos. I don't know if I'm gonna have a new couch cover this week, but if you haven't watched the older couch covers, we've got, I think, 7 or 8 couch covers out there right now. So if you don't mind, share those on your other platforms. Share them on Facebook, share them on Twitter, share them on Instagram, whatever you have, email, whatever. Share those couch covers. That way we can get more people to know what's going on. If you've got any suggestions for couch covers, you can put those in the comments. You can put comments on for what you want to talk about next Tuesday. You can just put anything you want in the comments. I read all the comments. I promise I go through and I read them all. I may not respond, but I promise you I'll at least give it a like or a heart or a whatever, just so you know that I saw it. But yeah, if you have not watched the couch covers, there's a whole playlist of our couch covers that Ben and I did. The last one that we did was Hallelujah, I Just Love Him So, which is a Ray Charles song that I love. We did Nightlife the week before that. We did one of my favorite songs called Feels Like Home the week before that. What did we do before that? something else. I don't remember. But anyway, there's a lot of those out there. So if you haven't seen them, this is your shout out. Please share those with your friends. Tell them to like and subscribe. And again, if you hit that little bell that's on my page right now that you're watching, hit that little bell so that you'll get the notifications of when we go live and when I post new videos. Anyway, I will see y'all next week. Thanks for watching. Have a great night. Bye.